little smile because during the rehearsal last night, she told him very clearly he was not to say man and wife. "We are man and woman, or husband and wife, but we are not man and wife," she said. The officiant nodded and made a note in his folder, and Mom crossed her arms over her chest and leaned into me for a secret Embers Girls fist bump. At least she's not changing her name to Valentine. That is the last name on earth to suit her, all heart-shaped and construction paper pink. Even Wendell agrees that she's an Embers for life, bright and sparky and ready to ignite. And that's me, too. The organ player starts an upbeat song that fills the chapel, and everyone stands and claps. Wendell pulls Cameron and Tucker and Bryce into a big Valentine hug, and I can hear him whisper, "I love you boys so much." Then he puts his hand on my shoulder and smiles and hugs me, too. He and Mom walk hand in hand down the 3 steps toward the aisle. Mom leans over to hug Grandma Bea in the front row, and Wendell starts snorting again and wipes tears from his face. That makes Mom and Grandma Bea share a little Embers Girls laugh. Not a laugh at him kind of laugh, but an, "Oh, Wendell, you're sappy, but we love you anyway" kind of laugh. Mom leans into him, and they start walking again. She's wearing a small sunflower in her dark braid, and her dress is ivory and flowy and falls easily over the curve of her belly. That curve is the reason for all this. They were going to wait at least until Cameron and Tucker went to college. There was no rush, they kept telling us. They were going to keep taking it slow. But now, there will be another kid. And I wonder which side that kid would be standing on if it were here. I wonder if it'll be a Valentine or an Embers. Wendell kisses the top of Mom's head and puts his hand gently on her back. His finger has a new ring on it. It's different than the ring he was wearing the day he met my mom. The ring he just stopped wearing 5 years ago. The ring he keeps, with another ring, in a tiny blue porcelain container on his kitchen windowsill. I watch his hand rub a small circle on my mom's back, and my eyes burn. But then the officiant gestures for Cameron and Tucker. They throw their arms around each other's shoulders and move together down the aisle behind Mom and Wendell, waving to family in the first row. Everyone smiles at them in their matching suits and bow ties. Then the officiant signals to Bryce and me. We step forward and meet in the middle, him in his gray suit and blue bow tie, me in my black swishy pants and red top. Red like the U.S. Women's National Team away jersey. Red like Embers. But I stay tight to my side of the aisle and hold the sunflowers between us. We are not on the same team, and he is not about to put his greasy pepperoni hand over my shoulder, even if the officiant told us it would be nice for the camera. No way. Mom and Wendell have their first dance, and everyone circles around with champagne glasses in their hands. I'm standing between Grandma Bea and Aunt Tam, and the photographer squats in front of us and changes the lens on her camera. Then, flash, 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 flash. 100 little clicks make Mom and Wendell glow, and they're laughing at something that exists only in the little space between them. And I wonder if it's their new baby. The only one of us who is both of theirs. Then the music changes from slow and sappy to fast and dancy, and Wendell is opening his arms and waving us all to join in. Aunt Tam is first. She hollers, "Woohoo!" and pumps her arms to the beat. And then Tucker bounds into the circle and starts playing an air piano, his fingers moving up and down the pretend keys. And before I can think of how to get out of this, I'm being nudged out to dance too. Grandma Bea holds both my hands and knows all the words. Ain't no mountain high enough. She swings my arms and it makes me move my feet and my pants swish around my ankles. I don't really know how to dance, but I'm good at soccer moves, so